Starting my speech in 3, 2, 1. My name is Peday and I'm from the University of Papua. I'm talking here today as the LO, and the motion we're talking today is this House will ban all production and consumption of meat. Earlier, the Prime Minister was talking about greenhouse gases emissions, which is an irony because with banning the productions of meat, it will only end up in increasing the number of greenhouse gases production. Why did I say so? Because by banning the productions of meat, it will only increase the number of greenhouse gases emissions, because if you ban these productions of meat, it means you're going to change the diet to vegetarian only, which is going to requires more vegetable, right? And in the process of growing vegetable, you're gonna need an actual greenhouse, which is going to cause even more greenhouse emissions problems. So it's not the same thing that the Prime Minister mentioned earlier. And it's funny how the government sides try to humanize the animal by unhumanizing the animal. What did I mean is that earlier the Prime Minister is trying to take the human right of consuming anything, the rights that we have from the day we were given birth to this world, the right of free rights of consuming or doing whatever we want, and they're trying to take this right and give it to the animals by saying that the animals also have the right to live. They didn't have any options like us humans that we have. So by unhumanizing the human and humanize the animals, it's the wrong thing to do and it's not the right thing to do. And also, the Prime Minister earlier mentioned that by consuming and producing the meat, we will only hurt and torture the animals. But I didn't think so, because it's a different thing when you kill an animal and you torture an animal. Because when you kill an animal, it will directly kill the animal and it will feel less pain than if it died through aging and suffer a lot of disease. Like in the nature we know, animal dies through aging and disease, which is only going to give them even more pain. And secondly, the Prime Minister mentions about plant diets can fulfill the nutrition that the meat provides. I didn't think so. Why is that so? Because nutrition and protein that the meat provides is a different kind of nutrition and protein that the plants provides. The number of calories and protein in the meat is different, and it's way richer than the number of the calories and proteins that the plants provides. And I'm going to stand on my arguments, which is by consuming meat, we are actually controlling the population of wild animals, which is going to help to keep the balance of the nature. And if an animal dies, we didn't consume it, it will produce gas that can be harmful to another living thing, such as plants or animals around it. What I mean is that uh, by consuming meat, we are controlling the populations of these animals that we consume, right? For example, deers. So if we eat deers, it means we're controlling the population of these deers so they didn't overpopulate it. So I mean, if an animal is overpopulated, it's not going to be balanced. There will be no balance in nature if one kind of animal is overpopulated. And if we ban all the productions of meat, it will only leave a lot of people with no job or jobless, because the productions of the meat includes a lot of people, right? All the process of these productions starts from raising these animals or hunting these animals down to producing it to selling it. It's gonna take a lot of people. So if we ban these productions of meat, it will leave a lot of people jobless. And lastly, by consuming vegetable only, we are going to damage the nature even more. Why is that so? Because if you're trying to grow a lot of vegetable, it's gonna need a lot of space, right? So when you're trying to grow a lot of vegetable, you're gonna need a lot of space. You're gonna destroy the nature. You're gonna destroy the jungle, and by doing it, you're actually indirectly killing even more animals and the environment that these animals live. So by consuming the vegetable, it will only give more damage to the nature. That's all for my speech. Thank you.